It's not always about what we eat, but it's also about how we eat. That's even more important. In today's world, when people are becoming more and more conscious about diet to be taken, we are having dietitians to guide, we are having various people around to guide, and today people have started following up to a great extent of what to eat. But now it's another important aspect of how to eat. Most of us are eating even the recommended diet in the wrong ways, as a result of which, rather than drawing nutrition out of the diet, we are drawing diseases out of that diet. So here comes the importance of Vidhi Vidhan, that is how to eat. I'll quote some of those Vidhi Vidhan which are pretty important and which, if followed, then a pizza, which is otherwise not considered to be very good diet, can become even more beneficial than home cooked food. The first is Ushnam cha Ashniyat, that is, whenever we are to eat something, it should be warm. When we eat something which is warm, definitely it tastes good and increases our appetite, but at the same time it becomes carbonated and it automatically activates the enzymes in our digestive system, making the food more easily digestible for us. The second thing now is Snigdham Chashniyat, that is, whatever we are taking should contain a requisite amount of oil in it. People today are very much cholesterol conscious. As a result of that, most of the dietitians guide the patients, the people, not to consume much of oil, much of fats, much of saturated fats especially. But then, as a result of that, people just don't avoid the saturated fats, but also they have started avoiding unsaturated fats, which are very essential for our body. So whenever something has to be eaten, a requisite amount of oil is required in the diet, making it more easier for our body to digest it and then absorb it. The third important thing is Na ati dhrutam cha ashniyat, na ati vilambam cha ashniyat. Na ati dhrutam cha ashniyat means that whenever we are to eat something, it should not be very, very quickly that we are eating something. Generally, in today's hectic world, everyone is getting late. So the worst thing over here is that the time is cut out of our time which we give to eating. We virtually throw the things inside our mouth. As a result of that, the efforts which were to be done during mastication of the food, making it easier for rest of the gastrointestinal tract for the digestion of the food, are not put in. And then we complain that we are having problems in our GIT. Any other person, if we talk about today, is not very much satisfied about his or her digestion. The reason is that we are not following Na ati druttam chashniyat. That is, we are just pushing in the food inside our bodies. And the second thing is Na ati vilambam chashniyat. That is, if we are not to be very quick in taking our food, we are not to be too slow in taking our food. And the second thing comes at our dinner time. The breakfast goes away, the lunch goes away in very quick fashion, and the dinner, when we are sitting in front of a TV and watching something of our choice, goes the other way around. We are too slow to consume the food at that time, again making it very tough for our body to digest the same. So if we are to take food in a proper way, it should neither be nati druttam chashniyat, nati vilambam chashniyat. Next is jirne ashniyat. That means that when we are to take meals, we are to take in mind that whether the meal which we took earlier has been digested by our body or not. We generally in today's era follow time. If we are taking our lunch at 2 o'clock, it means it will be taken at 2 o'clock, irrespective of the fact whether what we consumed in the morning has been digested or not. And same generally goes for the dinner time. So don't just follow the time. Being punctual for taking food is good. But then, if the previously taken food is not digested in a proper way, the next meal should be avoided. Because if it is taken, then the food which will be semi-digested is known as arm. And that arm then starts circulating in our blood circulation, which when absorbed inside our bloodstream is a causative factor of multiple diseases. So the food which could have given us nutrition, rather than giving us nutrition, it becomes a poison for us. So if we really want that anything that we are taking gives us ample nutrition, is beneficial for the body, these simply laid down Vidhi Vidhan, that is how to take the food, should be followed in a proper way.